Hi everyone, welcome back to Savage Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful raspberry cheesecake. This looks a bit complex, but there are a few simple steps to make this beautiful cake. So subscribe my channel to get this kind of beautiful recipes and leave your feedbacks in the comment sections below. For this cake, I'm using 8-inch spring foam cake tin and line it with baking papers. I'm going to start with making the biscuit base. Here I'm using 120 grams of digestive biscuits. You can use a food processor or a blender to crumble them up and then add 80 grams of melted butter. Put the biscuit mixture into the pan and gently press down. Once it's done, keep it in the fridge for a few minutes to cool it down. Next, I am going to make the cheese filling. We just need few ingredients for this cheese filling. Make sure you are using room temperature cream cheese because it will be easier for you to mix it. And then I am adding icing sugar and mix it until it's well combined. Add the lemon zest of half a lemon. You can use a microplane for that. Make sure you just add the outer yellow layer of the lemon because the white layer underneath it will give you a bitter taste. And then squeeze the lemon juice of half a lemon. I have showed you the correct way of dissolving gelatin in my previous videos. As the same way, dissolve it in cold water and just double boil it. Now I am adding dissolved gelatin to the cheese mixture. This is thickened cream, so just whip it until it becomes a bit thicker. If you use cold cream, it'll be easier for you to whip it. And finally, I'm adding whipped cream and mix it until there are no more lumps and it's well combined. Then spread the filling evenly over the base. And I'm gonna set this in the freezer for 15 minutes. Until it gets set, I'm gonna make the raspberry jelly. For this jelly, I'm using 230 grams of frozen berries with 30 grams of sugar and squeeze few drops of lemon. Simmer all these ingredients until the sugar is dissolved. And now you can see the raspberry puree is getting thick. Now you can strain the puree to remove all the seeds. Now I am adding the bloomed gelatine to the raspberry puree while it's warm. Bloomed gelatine is the mixture that we get after sprinkling the powdered gelatin into cold water and letting it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. Stir the jelly mixture until it becomes room temperature and pour it over the cheese filling. Again, set it in the freezer for a few minutes for a quick set. This is the easiest step. Now I am dissolving 140 grams of condensed milk with 90 milliliters of warm water. And then add the 4 grams of bloomed gelatine. So as the same way, mix the condensed milk until it becomes room temperature. Please make sure that you do not pour the warm solution over the set jelly layer. Now you can add it over the jelly layer and set it in the freezer for a few minutes. Okay, now this is the final step of this cake. Now I am making the transparent jelly solution to cover the raspberries. For this, I am dissolving 30 grams of sugar with 200 milliliters of warm water and add 6 grams of bloomed gelatine. In this step, you can add some more flavors if you would love to. And the condensed milk layer is almost set. You can do this with your own pattern. but I'm keeping the fresh raspberries and mint leaves unevenly over the condensed milk layer. Always I'm pouring through a strainer because it will remove all the impurities and it will get rid of air bubbles. I'm using a spoon to pour the solution to the cake. Now you can keep this cake in the fridge, not in the freezer, between 0 to 5 Celsius. Keep it around 40 to 50 minutes. If you love this video, give your feedbacks in the comment section below and do not forget to subscribe my channel for more interesting recipes. See you in the next video. Bye until next time.